Remember when they hated, didn't think we make it. Now they break their neck just to look at me. Remember when I called you and you didn't fall through. Now you hate yourself, you can't look at me, look at me. Yeah. You made me. Yeah.
And what up, what up, what up? What's good with y'all? I'm letting you guys know that I'm shooting this on the GoPro 8, and I currently have the full media mod on it. Right now you guys are hearing audio from the front facing camera, but during this video, when the camera's gonna be switched this way, I'm gonna be switching the camera back and forth. So if you hear me right now, everything sounds crisp, clear. Well, it should. And then when I turn it like this, everything should get further away and sounds a little bit more distorted. But when I flip it that way, like I said, I'm just gonna be switching between the camera. That way I can get an idea on how this mod sounds without an external mic, and just to see how good the internal mic on the actual whole little attachment setup is. Anywho, today we're waiting for the coilovers to arrive. Coilovers are supposed to be here for the Vette today, but my wheels just got dropped off. So what I'm about to do is I'm gonna run the AVN. I'm about to go get the tires mounted on here. We're actually putting some big johns on here, rotating the rear ones to the front. And then hopefully by the time I do all that, my coilovers will be here. That's what I'm really waiting for. That way we can lower this thing, starting to get it set up looking good. But everything that's been coming through FedEx has been coming on time, perfect. But the things that I ordered through UPS has been getting put on hold. My lip was supposed to be here Friday. Here we are Wednesday, still not here. So I actually put a hold on it to just go pick it up from them. They still haven't even updated that. So yeah, shipping through UPS is kind of shit right now. But shout out to FedEx for, you know, keeping it 100 and getting everything here on time. Ooh, look at that thing. And then here are the wheels. I know y'all been asking like, oh, what wheels are you putting on there? Same wheels that are currently on here. These are just the ZL6 version of them. So these wheels are the C6, but these are the Spider wheels. You can see these are the OEM johns, got the center cap and everything. But since this is 17, 18 stacker, what I want to do is I want to move my 18s to the front, and I want to run the 19s. So usually they come 17 by 8.5 and then 18 by 9.5. But I'm gonna do 18 by 9.5 front, and then I'm doing 19 by 12 in the rear. So I'm gonna be throwing these on there today. The fitment should be cool. I'm doing a 325/30, so we're doing big tire setup. And we'll know once we get them on how everything is fitting. But like I said, I do got coilovers on the way, and it's gonna be slamming this thing to the flow. Well, not slamming it to the flow, but you know how I ride, functional or whatever. And before y'all say something like my little pink lanyard, this is my girl little healthcare company that she works for. Plus I needed something bright, and yeah, that way when I need to find the keys, it's easier to find them. So without killing too much more time, let's move cars around and let's get over to AVN to get these wheels and tires installed. Just getting here to AVN right now and getting ready to swap the new tires and wheels on. Almost got bamboozled because the wheel lock key that came with the car is this one right here, but apparently this don't work for these locks. So yeah, you can look at these two locks. Then look at the actual key, or look at the lock and look at the key on here. I don't know how this was on here, but this definitely ain't the one that was supposed to come on here. This thing be spinning inside. Almost got bamboozled, but luckily they had this one here for me, so we managed to be able to get this thing out. Bam. Hold on. There we go. Bam. Perfect. So these are the widest tire I've ran to date. Biggest tires I've ordered. So when people ask like, oh, did you put the air duct on there? Like, nah, this is actually fully functional. So Z06s have these air ducts, and since this is the Z51 package, you have the air duct on it, but you see it comes all the way around. and it vents brakes. Same thing for the front. You have the air pocket right here. That vent goes all the way around. Bam, comes and hit the brakes. So a lot of people think that the openings on Vettes are going to the radiator and stuff, when it's not. The actual openings are actually going to either the brakes or directed up to the intake. The only way this car gets cooling is from the bottom. There's a bottom tray under there. So these are bottom feeders, and all the air that comes under the car is directed up into the radiator. Bruh, I just noticed this. I didn't even know Edelbrock actually made shocks, bruh. The more I look into this car, the more stuff I find. The big dads. So you can see the 19x12s do have a good amount more concave compared to the other ones. But seeing as how Corvettes have to have crazy high offset, I think these are like a positive 58. So they don't get to have the, you know, the crazy concave, but it is something. You can't really fit anything wider or more aggressive than, I want to say, like a 50, just because of, you know, how this is set up. So with the wide body, even though it's wider, I think aggressive fitment on a Vette would be like positive 30 maybe. But yeah, you don't really get to go too crazy or too low on offset on Corvettes. So I just had to take the rear ducting off for the rear brakes that go through here. Comes through, usually wraps around. I just showed y'all that, but wouldn't fit with these wheels because they're so much wider, so they were kind of rubbing on it. But when I get the wide body and space them out, I should have the clearance, so I'll be putting that back on later. But for now, the brake ducts have to come off. And this is how she's sitting with the 19s on there. Definitely looks way beefier with the 1918 stagger setup. Looks beefy as hell. Little walk around. This is definitely the offset is definitely more like better. You can see fitment is, yeah, it's a little bit of poke, but once I get the coilovers and the wide body, then everything's gonna sit perfect. I'm gonna actually be adding a little spacer to it with the wide body, but yeah, that's a little walk around for y'all. So just getting here to Janke's. It's been a minute since y'all seen this fool. He's actually doing the whole 9 to 5 union thing. So he be acting like he can't fab nothing anymore.
Workman's a sucker.
But yeah, what we're about to do right now is we're actually gonna be positioning the cutouts and getting the cutouts all situated. That way tomorrow I can go get them all wired in. So yeah, I'm probably gonna put them like right over here. Shit like that. Yeah. Yep.
Back here. Further back you put it, the better.
Go far back as we can get it. Since Janke made the cuts, we're gonna see what this thing sounds like with these big ass holes in there. Just like kind of a clue of what the cutouts are gonna sound like. Granted, it doesn't have a camera right now, so cutouts are gonna sound probably like it. But I don't really plan on opening these up until I get the full head package and everything on there, because I know this is gonna sound like doo-doo. And the whole point of it is just more so for I can hear the cam chomp once the cam is in here. Rev it up a little bit. Still sound hella quiet. Oh, it's a little louder. Rev it up a little more. bam, all donezo. All right, so we just finished up at Janke's right now. Tomorrow I'm about to be going out to Hexa. We're gonna be wiring the cutouts up for this thing. And I think they're gonna be getting the LS3 and the 350Z tomorrow. I know the plan is to have the 350Z all done by Friday. Tomorrow we should have some vette and 350Z content. I'm definitely looking forward to getting my LS3 done. Before we end this video, let me know in the comments below how the sound quality sounds on this, because this is my first time ever using the media mod for the Hero 8, so I'm trying to see how that sounds. So let me know if you guys you notice anything when the camera's from the front, when the camera's from the back, anything like that. If you guys don't like the quality, then I'll gladly switch back over to the mic setup, but just let me know. But yeah, we're gonna call it a quit on that. But I just wanted to get y'all opinion on this because I did buy it. This shit was like $100-something bucks, so yeah, I want to make sure this thing is actually worth the money and it's actually, you know, producing and giving the sound quality that it claims it's supposed to do. Wrap this up, we out. See y'all tomorrow. Daily uploads, y'all know the vibes.
I've been going too crazy, these niggas too shady. Speed limit 65, I'm about to do 80. Fucking niggas hating on, I've been on the come up. You can go to speed, but it's better if you run up. You can ride with a nigga, but I'ma give you a choice. If you really wanna holler, then I'ma give you a voice.